Howdy guys, welcome back to Scrap Motor Garage. On this episode I'll be working on the V8 Fairlane. I need to get that roadworthy before I can sell the Magna, so let's get to it. So you guys who watch the channel will know about this one. Done an update on it. Need to move Dad's Fairlane out of the way. Battery drained. Been away for 3 weeks, so I should have disconnected it. So I'm going to attempt to jump it, and hopefully she fires up. Running. Didn't take much, just a better battery. Move it out in the road and let it run for a while. It's dead flat. Might even just put it out in the road and take the battery out and charge it overnight so it's full, rather than run it and waste fuel. There's no battery mount, so it should just come straight out. Alright, first thing I'm going to do to this is change those wheels. Now I've got these Concord wheels, missing a couple of caps, but it'll look better than what's on it because I hate them. Got some decent tyres for them. This one does have a screw in it, need to get it plugged, but the rest are all good. So I'll load all this up into the Magna and head on down to the tyre shop. Just quickly guys, just getting rid of this old oil, putting it into the new oil container that went into the Fairlane from the last episode. And just a little tip, if you're using a funnel that doesn't have the ribs on it, you need to sit it up higher to let the air. It's just going to fill up until it slowly leaks in and gurgles, and lift it up and it will drain faster. So let's get a little screwdriver, jam it in there with it. That one might be a bit too big, but should be okay. And then when you drain it, tip out the container. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. It will fill up a little bit because if you're draining it too fast, but drain straight back down. Yeah, so just a little tip if you guys didn't know that. Just so the air can escape some other way. Oops. Alright, back. Got them all. There's one. They all came up alright. One of them had a slow leak, but when he pumped it up to full, it stopped leaking, so we have to keep an eye on that. Can't remember which one it was. That's the tyre repair, the puncture repair. That's fine. Pretty sure it was that one. They had a knock in the rim. Yeah, maybe. I think it was. No, I don't know. Here it is. A little bit of a knock. It's not leaking now, so just keep an eye on it. I'll put this one on the driver's side so I can always see it. Alright, now I'm not changing the tyres where the car is because it's right next to the fence. We have to move it over. So, battery? I can't remember. I think it pissed coolant out everywhere too. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's what it was. You can see it. It's actually, I've loosened it off, but it's split. The actual bottom plastic inside here is split off, so it leaks coolant. There you go. So I got the other one over there, just cleaning it up. Yeah, I'll show you. I mean, this is fine to probably move the car, but you know me, I can't just do that. Yeah, so I got this one from U-Pull-It, and it'll do for now, but I wanted to get one with the sensor provisioning, so I'll just get that off eBay, brand new one, but for now this is fine. It's just got oil, looks like trans fluid in here, so I'm just using, well, I tried some acid wash, degreaser, brake clean, now I'm onto the kitchen dishwashing soap. and it's actually cleaning up really well. This stuff is like organic, natural cleaning, and it actually takes grease right off. So it's pretty good, better than all those chemical ones. But also, chemicals are good. Next was bleach, but that's probably overkill. So I'm gonna keep going this, and then I'll get it on. You can see it's got metal, so it's broken off at the base of the metal here. And the other one, yeah. All right, it's coming around. All right, well, it's the best I'm gonna get it. It's good enough anyway. It's not permanent. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna replace it with a new one. One of those eBay special ones for the hole. Good enough for now. All right, let's get it on the car. All right, all hooked up, not leaking. Let's see if it starts. These windows work. Do you guys remember? Oh. Sort of. Alright, my oil pressure. Nice. Oh, sad. Take two. Alright. Give it some revs, hey? What is that noise? I remember fiddling with the idle, so I might just need to bring that up a little bit. It's got a good noise, never had that before. Alright, I'm not touching the pedal now. Might need new plugs or something. I got those new plugs there I never put in. None of this works, does it? Yeah, it does work. Dang. It's 33 out there. Oh, let's go have a look. Sounds alright. Alright, let's see if it moves. Alright. I need to 2-foot this. Oh no, airbag. Alright, I reckon that noise is the power steering pump. let's top that up first. Alright, let's jack it up and change the balls over. Oh guys, got it jacked up, and I saw the label here, 3:23 ratio. I thought, oh, it's not LSD, but if you spin the wheel, it's hard to see, but they spin the same way. Spinning this one forwards. She's moving forwards. So I wasn't sure because there's an LSD tag on the diff. There's a tag up there, but that's the gear ratio. Unless they changed it. The V8 had its like little tag. God, there's so many spiders under here. Oops. Oh shit, no, it says LSD on it. LSD. There you go. The EBs and that, they have their little tag up here. Cool. Well, I want to get out of here because I'm out. Nope, no. Just seen the code on the king springs here, so I looked it up. Raised king springs. That's why the rear end's so high. Might have to give them the chop. Should I do it now before I put the wheels on? Why does it raised? I guess I'll big tow bar, I guess I'll tow and stuff with it. Oh, that's annoying. Can I? Yeah, I can chop them. Yeah, maybe I'll chop them. Got the spring compressors over there, might as well do it. How many to take out though? No, actually. I can't even bother. Gotta take the shock out. It's a whole strut. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna order proper ones. Or even factory height. Yeah, just gonna do the tyres. Not in the mood now. No. Not bad, huh? Looks a lot better than these. Changes the whole look of the car. I like it. Need to get covers for these ones, but it's not bad. I can see these doors have been painted because they're not shiny. Yeah, all good. Rest of the car sucks. I really want to take it for a drive, but I don't have any power steering fluid. I thought I had heaps. I don't want to burn the pump out. I might just give it a hose down and a lazy wash. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, guys. I've got the car back here. I'm going to lower it because I hate it how high it is. It's got raised suspension all around. I think I said that last time. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, can't remember. Just took it for a bit of a drive for the first time. It actually drives pretty bloody good. Engine's healthy. Does surge a little bit when you're going about 100, when you're flooring it only. When you're just cruising, it's fine. But when you're, putting your foot down, feeding it the beans, she's a little bit surgy. Could be the plugs. I still haven't replaced them. They're still the original ones that are on the gas, so yeah. And the leads as well. Bit of servicing, I think it'll be good. Alright, going to get this rear end up and take the springs out and start cutting. So just put the seats down to get to the shock towers. And there's a valve in here. So come in here and have a look. Sure enough, they're air shocks, but they have no pressure, so that is still as high as low as they're going to go. So if I pump them up, I'll go even higher. But yeah, there's no... I can't get so hard one hand. Oops. Just the one, so I guess one runs both. That sucks. Can I even lower it now with the air shocks? Damn. Might need to Google this one. Yep, sure enough. Yeah, one fill up for both lines. So that's, I mean, it's pretty standard with them. Yeah, I mean, Google doesn't say I can't cut them. And if I have no air in there now, then it's at its lowest point, but the springs are still in the tension. Yeah, you know what? I think it should be fine. Alright, let's get this bad boy out. Alright, got the shock out. It's yeah, it's not, I don't know how they're supposed to look. Not oily, I guess, but I'll suck my finger over the hole up here and you can still compress it, so it must be shot. Well, it's holding actually. I'll take my thumb off. Yeah, actually, maybe it is alright. Anyway, in here now, got to get the spring compressors to get this out. Alright, for those who don't or haven't used spring compressors before, basically that's what they look like. Hooks in each end, grab as much of a coil as you can without compromising your ability to tighten it. In this case I had to go down so the thread points down to be able to get to it properly, because otherwise it would just hit up there. So yeah, you want to go pretty much opposite. They're a little bit, not quite opposite, but it will be good enough. And I can't get the claws on properly, so it's a little bit sketchy, but just keep your body parts clear. It's pretty compact in here, so it shouldn't shoot out anyway. Alright, fun part is just tightening it down now, which actually sucks. So yeah. So you can see it's been compressed, this section here, and those ones aren't. Now, I'm going to run out of spring here. They're going to start hitting soon, and then I won't get any more leverage out of it. It's, yeah, I should have thought about it, because they're more like, I guess, helper springs. They're lengthened. I should have tried to grab another ring. I'm probably going to have to undo all this and reposition it and start again, which sucks because it takes ages, but that's what happens sometimes, and it's all good. You learn. Okay, so I've repositioned them. I've got a different style there. It's got a smaller head on it. I can't get it on this one, on this side, because that is up in here and there's no gap, so I can't get the claws in. That one I could get on here because it's about here, but that is pretty much, I just don't see it if I can compress it more. Getting it, there's so much tension on these. You can see it's bowing out there. That one's like bending a bit, and that one a little bit too. But I just can't, I guess because they're extended ones. I can't do it. So I was thinking there's two options here. I'm going to have to lower the diff, which would mean I guess the trailing arms, jacks on it, take off the trailing arms, no, not the bottom ones, these top arms, these ones here. If I undo those ones, then the whole lot should just come down together. And that might be the only way, because they can pivot down, the bottom trailing arms. I think they're the control arms up there, I think, or I guess that's what they're called. But everything else is a part of the diff, so it should just all come down together. Alright, I'm going to take this off and try that, because I am all out of ideas. So, well. Turns out, because I had the jack stands under the diff, had the diff jacked up when I raised the car, that everything was compressed, wasn't it? So as soon as I moved the stands and lowered down the jack, the whole diff came down. So no problems, because I got the shock out of this side too. Came down a lot lower on this one. So that's out. Once I actually lift it out, but the things you learn as you go. Something I already knew, but I didn't see it because for whatever reason I was blindsided by this. Okay, back to it. So you can probably guess what happened. Oh man, that fucking hurt. Did I mention to keep your hands clear? Yeah, alright, it's a couple of days later. My thumb actually swelled up pretty bad and I couldn't use it at all, so I had to give up on the car. It's okay now, it's wrapped up and got thick gloves on, so it should be okay. We'll see. It's hard to grip with it. Lucky I'm right-handed. Alright, where we left off, spring. Alright. Hello, my enemy. So that was the top. We'll leave that how it is. So, I think that'll be too many. If you go back and look at how high it was, maybe just 2 coils. I reckon 2 coils. I'll do 2. If I'm not happy, I can take them out again and do a third, but I think 2 will be okay. And no, this isn't the way you lower cars. You can heat them up as well, and that's not the right way. You're meant to get proper springs, but you know what? These are heavy duty springs for lifting the car, so if I cut 2 coils out, it's got to be fine. I'd still do it with the stock ones, I don't care. That's how I live, obviously. Alright, got the shock out. It's over here. And there was a red back in the top, like I thought there would be on the other side. So, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to stick these Widowmakers on there, as what my neighbour refers to them as, and lower the jack down. And then I shouldn't have to tighten them. That will take the spring how it is now and not let it decompress, and it should just fall out. And then I'll be super careful when I'm taking them off. Alright, now I just need to not do what I did before. Yes. So yeah, definitely lowered it. This side seems to be lower than the driver's side. Maybe it's the way it's sitting. So I cut the same amount off. I will need to do the fronts. Oh, that's a win. Alright, so that's the level it's at. I did pump up the air shocks in the rear, raised it, and then it went back down, so it's got a leak. So I'm going to have to replace the shocks anyway. Yeah, the other side's sitting higher. I'm guessing that shock isn't leaking. So, that sucks. Yeah, is what it is. At least it's lower. Still got to do the front, but another day. It did develop, for some reason, a massive oil leak. I thought it was power steering fluid, but It's engine oil. Got a rag up here and I need a few drops, but that was before I put the container in. Yeah, you can see it's all wet, so I don't know what's happened now. Probably the timing cover. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, alright. Yeah, besides that, actually, the car's growing on me. And also, check this out. So I was going through the boot and I found the carpets. So that one's for here. Glue that back on. This bottom door piece. Glue that one back on. The rest will have them. And I found all the pieces for the wood. So it's broken in half, but I'll just glue them on. And it'll be alright. As for the driver's side, it's half on there. So now someone's probably trying to wreck this car and sell the pieces and broke it all. Yeah, but I've got them all for all the doors, so even this one. So that one's on the door, and I've realised, but someone's glued it on like an idiot, and it's on an angle. This one's broken in a few spots, so I might have to replace this one, or I can yeah, one crack, two cracks, and then this one's in half as well. Might be able to save it. So yeah, wish I had the original seats. Yeah, headliner sucks, but yeah, I've got it all. Alright guys, that'll wrap up this episode. Yeah, just lowered the car, busted my thumb, you know, pretty standard episode. I think on the next episode I'll definitely tackle that interior and give it a detail. I'll probably source some new shocks for the rear. I won't do the air shocks. I'll have a look at that one and see if it's just the tube or something that's leaking, but they didn't look like they were in very good condition anyway. Yeah, overall, I mean, it doesn't look too bad for a $2,000 car. Yeah, so still got to service it. We got the spark plugs. I'll check the leads, they should be okay. Find out where this oil leak is. Hopefully something's come loose and it's easy to fix, but if not, whatever. I'll just have to figure out what it is and fix it, because this will be my daily. The Magna will be going. Once this one's good enough to be on the road, then I can finish off the Magna and that can just go out of my life. It's not that bad. I don't know why I rage it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, share with your friends, and leave a comment. Good or bad, whatever. I'll take it all. Cheers guys.